Batman and Dracula, Red Rain. The story begins with a string of gruesome murders across the city, the victims being homeless citizens of Gotham. All the victims have their throats slashed, and bodies drained of blood. Meanwhile, at Wayne Manor, Bruce dreams of a mist, who becomes a woman and gets close to his neck, and whispers about eternal darkness and life. Bruce wakes up and realizes that it was just a dream, but for him, it felt very real. As the night just started, Batman discards his disguise as Bruce Wayne, and goes out into the streets. He hears a scream and rushes to the place, but he's too late. Batman finds another body of a homeless guy, who has a slashed throat. The next evening, Bruce has the same dream, and this time he hears the woman say, "We're real," as she slowly fades away. Bruce wakes up feeling refreshed and vibrant, as if the dream had him powered. Batman goes out again, and this time, he's not late, as he stumbles upon the murderer, right before she's about to take another victim's life. Batman tries to fight her off, but she's too quick, and surprisingly strong for her size. She tries to escape, but Batman chases her into a dead end, where she vanishes into thin air. After further investigation, he finds puncture wounds on the victim's neck. Bruce returns home at dawn, and spends the day inside, as he no longer wants to go outside. The following night, he visits Dr. Church, to see if there's anything unusual with his blood. Dr. Church asks him to wait until the results are out. Meanwhile, Bruce is going through a change in his body, as he now has superhuman strength and increased speed. Batman then visits Ariane, an expert in vampire lore. He tells him about the Red Rain which is pouring down on Gotham, and a few other stuff about vampires. This makes Bruce think that vampires might be real. Batman's next destination is the Gotham Cemetery, where he finds out that the bodies of the murder victims are missing. He follows the trail of mud, which leads him to the underground sewers of Gotham. Inside the sewers, he finds a pile of dead bodies. Bruce is alarmed when one of the bodies starts to crawl towards him. The dead bodies have fangs and they aggressively attack Batman. He tries to fight them off, but is outnumbered. Just as Bruce is about to retreat, a group of vampire hunters led by a mysterious lady show up, and kill the evil vampires. The mysterious woman is revealed to be Tanya, who is also the woman from Bruce's dreams. They are suddenly attacked by the Lord of the Undead, Dracula. He controls Tanya and her comrades and even Batman himself. Bruce gathers his remaining strength, and launches an attack on Dracula. Batman is wounded, but he uses his blood to draw a cross, and with daylight on his side, Batman is able to repel Dracula. But the battle is far from over. After the battle, Tanya explains that the city is under attack by Dracula and his hordes of demonic vampires. Bruce and Tanya come up with a plan to expose Dracula, by asking Gordon to let the world know about their demonic existence. Bruce returns home and takes a nap. When he wakes up, Tanya is standing next to him, and she tells him that his friend has been taken by Dracula. Bruce, thinking about Alfred, runs around the manor searching for him, but Alfred is safe and sound in the living room. Meanwhile, at the vampire base, Dracula explains to Gordon that he wants to take over Gotham, and in order to do that, he needs to defeat the Batman. In the meantime, Bruce and Tanya lure Dracula's hordes into the Batcave so that they can weaken Dracula's forces. The vampires, now exposed to sunlight, all burn to death, including Tanya and her comrades, as she makes sure that none of the vampires escape. Bruce is saddened by her death, but now he has one last thing to do, which is to defeat Dracula. Thanks to Tanya's blood, Bruce grows wings and he now has supernatural powers, turning him into a true creature of the night. Batman with his new powers, heads straight to Dracula. Bruce attacks him with silver batarangs, but it is not enough to subdue Dracula. They are evenly matched in power, but Batman uses his hand-to-hand combat skills to get the upper hand. Dracula then turns in a huge demonic bat monster and flies into the sky. The battle rages on in the sky, as the two supernatural forces engage in a fierce battle. As the red rain pours down, Dracula bites Batman. Bruce roars in pain, and stabs Dracula with a silver batarang, which weakens him. Dracula falls to the ground where he is impaled through the heart by the stake of a tree, which kills the Lord of Darkness. Batman collapses due to his injuries, and Alfred, who has been following Bruce, arrives and mourns the death of his son. The death of Bruce Wayne spreads throughout the city, but the Batman lives on as an undead creature of the night, watching over Gotham.